there everyone, welcome back to Oculus News. Today we're diving into a VR game so terrifying and intense, it actually got banned. We're talking jump scares, psychological manipulation, and realism that crossed the line. So much so that it couldn't stay on the market. If you're a horror fan, you might already have chills. Speaking of chills, it's a good time to mention that viewer discretion is advised for this video. Again, if I did not make that clear, viewer discretion is advised. If you're brave enough, come along with me for the journey. Let's dive in and find out what went so wrong with this game. So, what was this game? The title was Soul's Descent, and it was originally developed as a survival horror game set in an abandoned hospital with some twisted, haunted vibes. Players found themselves alone, with only a flickering flashlight to guide them through the intricate maze of hallways, basements, and old patient rooms. This wasn't your typical find a key, escape the ghost setup. The game's AI used the player's data to create personalized scares, adjusting based on movement patterns, hesitation, and even heart rate. Imagine this. You're walking down a hallway, hearing whispers that sound just a bit like your own voice. Your flashlight dims, and then suddenly you're surrounded by shadowy figures that only move when you do. This game used AI so advanced, it could predict when players would get comfortable and throw in jump scares that were way too real. There were reports of players having panic attacks, some even fainting, because the VR immersion was cranked up to maximum fear factor. And here's the craziest part. You'll learn to feed off your fear and get worse each time you hesitated. So, with all this fear, where's the line? Many argued that Soul's Descent crossed it. Stories started popping up of players experiencing severe physical and mental reactions, including elevated heart rate, prolonged anxiety after gameplay, and even PTSD-like symptoms. Some countries banned it outright, claiming it violated psychological health and safety guidelines for gaming. The horror community was torn. Some people loved the game's realism and said it pushed the boundaries of VR in a revolutionary way. But others felt that such an intense level of horror shouldn't be allowed, especially since VR creates a full-body experience that doesn't give the brain the same safe feeling as a regular screen. After all, VR horror doesn't let you close your eyes as easily. You're truly there. The backlash was massive, with petitions, forum debates, and experts weighing in on ethical gaming boundaries. So, would you play Soul's Descent if you could? Some say it was a masterpiece of horror, while others say it should have been made. This game wasn't just scary, it was dangerous, but it also raised some big questions about how far in VR horror. Would you want a game to know your Thanks for tuning into Oculus News. Let us know in the comments if you think horror games in VR should have limits. And don't forget to subscribe for more VR news, game breakdowns, and all things Oculus. Stay safe out there, and happy Halloween.